Oh no.
Now, yes. Now we're live. Folks, welcome aboard Sunday afternoon, Murder Hobo Inc., the Margou campaign. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If you've been here never, you're going to be in for a little TTRPG treat. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at mhoboinc for as long as we stay there. Don't forget to email us at Gmail, mhoboinc. We've got a Discord channel, tinyurl.com/mhoboinc. Discord. We got a lot of crap you can buy, and that crap goes on sale tomorrow. So don't buy anything today. Treat yourself to a trick tomorrow. I think it's 15% off. Check our Twitter feed for that. We got a lot of shit there. Just a lot of shit there. And if you need new math rocks, and who doesn't like new shinies, go on over to Twitter at Pirate Dog Dice. Check them out. They're finally getting caught up with the back orders after personal delays. And of course, if your game stinks, unlike the Margou campaign, which smells like family success, get yourself some Adventure Cents by oddfishgames.com. I got over 60 cents. Most of them were quite pleasant. Some you give away to people that you don't like, or you stuff into their car air vents, like putrid sewers. Check that out at oddfishgames.com. They also make the shine system, so you can be a gooder writer than me. And they have the new Radiance project that is done with Kickstarter. They also have how to cook with your dice and how to RPG with your cat. A lot of good stuff over there, oddfishgames.com. Okay, this is Margou. Let's introduce you to the players. We got one coming in late. He will be here shortly. Jason, kick us off, please.
Sure, I play Copious Old Bitters the Third, the Gnome Witch, and Purveyor of Fine Spirits.
Carrie.
And you can find us at our new location at a Crossroads Roadhouse, Bitters. So a little free advertising for the group, where every gnome knows your name.
Yeah.
So you're all named Bitters?
Wait a minute, free advertising for the group. Who owns that? Who owns that Roadhouse?
Well,
who owns that Roadhouse?
Well, I think there's a partnership. Yeah. There's a partnership involved in that Roadhouse. There are investors.
I'm seeing a new T-shirt, is what I'm seeing there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The oldest murder hobo we got, Frank. You're up.
I play Leaf the Druid. I am pretty much the glue that binds this group together.
What do they make glue out of?
Horsehide or something. I don't know.
Yeah, zonkies, I think.
Yeah.
Whales. Oh, yeah, zonkey hooves. Albino zonkey hooves, I hear, are wonderful. We're going to find out tonight.
Are you sure you can't even find the owner?
Not even going to look for the owner.
Our current youngest member, thanks for icing your sister, Frankie.
There can only be one.
Tell us about yourself.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Frank, otherwise known as King K. Rool. And this week I've been having back problems from carrying the show. So I guess I'll have to get this kink out of my back and maybe.
I don't think it's the shell, mister. I think it's those new protrusions you have on the front of you that's causing you the backache.
That's right. They're called boobs, dude. Stop putting on gender-changing cursed items.
How was I supposed to know it was cursed? That lady was very nice.
I think when I introduced it to you, every single person on here but you.
Well, how was I supposed to know the curse would be that? How did I know I wouldn't have a second dragon head? That would have been cool, and I would have 2 brains, which means I'm double smart.
Wow, your intelligence. Yeah, your intelligence would have been what? 4?
0. It would have equaled out. It would have been 0.
And last but not least, for the moment, Nicholas.
I'm playing Haggis Craftstain.
There he is. We missed him a lot. Okay, boys and girls, this recap's easy because these guys have been in Thornfield since 1492 in real life. They are hanging out because several of them have made purchases for tailored items, and they will not be ready for another 2.5 to 3 days. But boy, you know what? These guys have jam-packed a lot of stuff in here. We've got one missing member. He's been missing since night 1, I think. He was kidnapped by sexual deviants, so his own tribe. And he hasn't been seen since. These guys care so deeply that they've planned a heist of the treasury, planned a heist of the armored wagon, attempted to overthrow the lawful elections of Thornfield, have imitated and culturally stolen jobs from immigrants. And, of course, we've got...
Wait, I don't remember that last one.
The last one? He has culturally appropriated the outfit that says Habib.
Habib!
And he is a halfling. He is no Habib. He is no Habib, sir.
I read the halfling.
But you know what?
Objection!
You've got to applaud his dedication. He is on job 3 of the custodial arts. However, I think...
He's got 3 part-time
I
jobs.
don't think job 3 is for custodians. I think job 3 is for something else.
Well, you were supposed to be a cleanup boy, but somebody named Large Marge has dragged you into her motel room.
You have to clean up, to help out.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to be cleaning something up. It's a good thing you were almost of age, I suppose. And, of course, our last one has obtained a very fine owlbear cloak that has turned him into a her. She-fat. Or she-fang, as the case may be.
She-fang.
Let's let
Queen rule, right? Queen rule, not king rule.
Queen rule, that's right. Or is it Queen Roll?
Well, the name is King K. Rool, not Roll. It's King K. Rool.
You are a female, unless you identify as a male, and that's an entirely different matter, and we don't care. We're fine with whatever you choose.
We're progressive on this show.
That's right.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you call it.
Let's see. Let's see who starts it. That's a 3. So Queen K. Rule, a.k.a. Man Fang, a.k.a. She Fang, a.k.a. Man Fat. You have fled, but you have returned back to the, I will say, scene of the crime to assist Leaf the Druid, as he has been honored as a hero for saving the lives of the guards whom he helped put into the drink.
I wonder, since the votes have already been cast, I wonder if they're going to throw a revolt in your honor.
Well,
I think it's very possible. Happy Jack.
Happy Jack.
Keep in mind, you guys have only been here, and it's only noon-ish, or 1-ish. So there's still a whole day of voting. You know, folks, vote. That's the big key.
Vote Happy Jack. Happy Jack is where it's at.
So, Man Fang, you were initially employed by the mayor, Winston Dedamore III, but having assisted Leaf the Druid, a.k.a. Happy Jack's doppelganger, your employment seems to be on the termination list here, as the crowd continues to chant, Happy Jack, Happy Jack, Happy Jack. What would you like to do, Man Fang, as you get some death stares from Winston Dedamore III?
I don't care. Unless he sends mercenaries, then I'll care a little bit more. But other than that, right now we're fine.
You'd think that.
I think that. I think I might be wanted as a man and a woman at some point. I think I should direct everyone to go vote Happy Jack at the electoral office.
Oh, I absolutely think that.
I think I should point them in that direction and to go vote now.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody, we're going to vote.
Yeah. I'm going to rally the troops and we're going to go.
Vote Happy Jack. Happy Jack.
Well, you know what? It's time for one of our ever-popular and my personal favorite avenues. Go ahead and roll percentage to see how much of the crowd comes with you there, Queen
Come
K.
on, Man
Rule.
Fang. Do
No.
it, baby. Do
Big
it.
roll.
You know,
I'm
I
sorry.
got everything else ready, but I didn't get out my dice. You know,
It's not Man Fang. What were we calling him?
She fat.
She Fing. No, it's Shifang.
Is it Shebang? Because I remember that song.
She-bang?
Shebang.
How about
Right.
Bertha Butts?
Nice.
Don't I roll this diamond look of the thing for percentage?
You roll 2 10s.
2 10s.
Big Bertha.
So this is a 10. This is a second 10. So one of them is a 90, and and the other one is an 00.
You have achieved 90% of the crowd. Happy Jack, are you going with them?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Winston Dedamore III. Don't overload the capacity of the electoral college, people. Please go in. Do not go all at once. He realizes that he is now in trouble as Happy
Deep shit.
Jack is leading a humongous crowd to the polls. He is pleading with people. Runs up to you, Shifang. Don't do this. This don't. There's a fire down there. Don't take them there.
Well, if there's a fire there, and then there's more people there, that means there's more buckets. And if people get more buckets, then there's more water,
Well
then there's
said.
less fire.
Well said, Shifang. Well said. Let's go, everybody.
Thank you, Happy Jack.
Continues to jostle.
Happy
Happy Jack. Happy Jack.
Happy Jack.
Happy Jack. Winston Dedamore III is quite dejected.
I gave them both equal chances. It was just whoever voted.
Manfang, a.k.a. the Kingmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I assume you're leading them over this bridge or over this bridge?
Which bridge were we closest to? That's the one where I was going to go to.
This one.
Then I'll go through that one, yeah.
Okay, keep in mind this one is on fire.
Oh, then I guess we'll go to the other one.
Where's the voting place at?
Right here.
Main building?
Yep.
And we'll
Yeah.
take the other bridge in.
Mhm.
Now,
We'll go to the bridge.
This is kind of narrow here, so people are going to get jostled around.
Single file, people. Single file. Make a single file. Line up
Mhm.
behind me.
Go ahead and roll another percentage and
Come on,
cut
man.
it in
Thanks.
half.
Do it. Do it,
And that's
baby.
how many people are going to leave.
That's how many people are going to leave?
So roll a percentage and then cut it in half.
That's 10 and a 90. A 10 and then a 90. So,
So 91. Well, you're going to
Or
lose
it-
about half.
Or is it 19?
Well, is
I
it
don't
a
know.
9-0?
am I supposed to roll 2 dice at the same time or one at a time?
Well,
Do it.
what, does one of them have like 10, 20, 30, 40, and the other one just 1 through 10?
No. I
Oh,
have
oh.
two of these.
So
I don't have just a
19 is what you rolled. A 1 and a 9.
Mm-hmm.
There's no. It doesn't look like.
I can roll the same one and only count it as numbers.
So it doesn't look like this, right?
I have one of those. Yeah, I got one of those.
Okay. So that was the 90, and the other one was the 1.
This one was the 10. This is the one that I rolled first, and then
Right.
this is the one that I rolled second.
Okay.
And this was the 90.
As long as you have 2 different dice like that, you're fine. So you got a 91.
Did I?
If you got a 90 and a 1, then yes, you rolled 91. So, Happy Jack, about half these Happy Jack fans, not feeling it. Maybe they've already voted. Maybe they have stopped for libations. Maybe they're looking around for the strangers that came in on the air or balloon. However, you still got 45% of your strong people ready to vote. So you lead them, and you lead them across the bridge. Winston Dedamore III is pleading with them. Please, the bridge is going to be under repair. Don't go. It'll be too heavy. Some of the people believe him. That is the minus part. Some of them do not. As you guys walk across the way, Leaf, you look back towards Winston Dedamore III. You guys lock eyes, and you see him do this. Moving over to Copious. Copious,
Sure.
you and Robert of Zeppelin, who will be here shortly. Okay, you guys are back up on the riverbank. You guys have been assaulted and have assaulted members who appear to be anti-you guys. What would you like to do? You see a huge crowd chanting Happy Jack walking in this direction. You do not know where Manfang is, and you don't know where Haggis is either.
And the guys that assaulted us, they have disappeared at this point?
Some of them have melded into the crowd. The others went this way.
And do they, I guess, are they watching us as they scamper away? Or
Nope,
are they?
They've tried to blend into the crowd.
So Robert's not here. He's desperate to go back to that inn. But I think I would like to try to get us to at least eyeball from a distance the folks that attacked us. Because at this point, do we know that Haggis knows where they are?
No, you don't know anything about Haggis.
He shared that he knows where they are before he went on his mission, right? Because we had connected there, but we don't know that exactly the details of where they're staying.
Correct.
We just know Haggis knows. So I think I would like to try to follow at a distance using stealth and maybe trying to blend into some crowd where it's possible and shadows where it's not.
Sure.
To track those guys back to wherever they're at or see where they're going.
Now, keep in mind that your associate, Robert of Zeppelin, has a bag of bones who he believes is his dead lover slung over his shoulder.
So what
It just looks like a sack of money.
I'm going to try to convince Robert, and I know this is going to require a roll, convince Robert that we need to figure out where those guys attacked us. And I'm going to use the ploy that they were trying to ruin the evidence about Janella in the attack.
I will allow you to persuade me, and then I will roll a simple D20 to see if he nibbles on it.
I did not persuade you as my guess. I rolled a persuasion. I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 2. So you did persuade me. You didn't have me in your corner until you said cover up Janella's murder. So now I am all in on this one.
Is he listening that we need to stay back so we can figure out where they all are so we can get them all at the same time and not try to...
You know, I think I'm going to go out on a limb here after playing with Robert for so long. I think he's going to charge forward and demand justice. Are there any dissidents to that opinion?
No.
He's got to dump the bones out in front of him.
Oh,
Look what you did.
no. Those bones are going to stay with him for the rest of his life. He's going to charge forward.
He's going to make armor out of the
I'm
bone.
going to try to suggest as he's charging, I'm going to say, listen, protect the bones, and we'll have them turn into a vest for him to wear so she's close to his heart all of his life.
A gauntlet.
Knaves! Deceivers!
Copious slides into the nearest shadow. Because last I recall, the one guy took every shot Robert and I had and was still standing, even though he was beat up.
Correct. Yeah, you teed off on him, and he's still moving. So you dive into the shadows. D12 against me. 7.
4.
Hey, who are you hiding from?
Is that Robert?
Nope, a small disheveled halfling, kind of... he's got an aroma about him, but he's not a total...
An aroma of putrid sewers.
I'm just going to tell him, I'm going to say, friend, I'm hiding from the man, because he's always trying to keep us down.
Power is right. Are you part of the Federation?
I am not, but I would like to hear more about the Federation. Can you tell me?
Are you a cop? You got to tell me if you're a cop.
I'm not a cop.
Are you sure? Because you got to tell me if you are. That's how this works.
No, I'm a veteran.
You know, for hiding, you guys are making an awful lot of noise.
Number 2.
A veteran. We're going stolen valor again.
He's keeping that ruse
What's
up.
going? I was the captain of a ship there for a while. I had more than one ship. I was an
Shit.
You were an admiral for about 12 minutes.
Hey,
He's an admiral. He's not going to say what
12
army.
minutes is 12 minutes.
He begins to explain to you that there is an underground contingent of disappointed and angry veterans who do not like how Winston Denimore III is taking this city, and they are considering military action against him.
Well, it's great because Happy Jack's probably going to win soon.
Happy Jack.
I'm going to offer him a drink and try to watch the guys and Robert.
Robert is charging headlong through. The crowd is kind of parting as the wave that it is as he goes charging forward. He goes around the corner and out of your sight. You offer this lovely gentleman named Shive a beverage, and as the fluid pours over all three of his teeth, he gives a gasp of admiration. Ah, that hits the spot, friend.
Hey, nothing's too much for
Hey, wait now.
fellow
Nothing's better than bitters.
You didn't call for a constitution check.
No, this guy will drink turpentine. He doesn't
No,
care.
I meant when he gave a gasp in the bitter Copius's face.
That's true. Well, I think part of Bitter's Brewery is medicinal.
Yeah.
It literally is advertised. There is a brand that is advertised as for medicinal use only. Only mild side effects.
Yeah, and that's for the dry counties. He's like, well, I'm just hanging out waiting for the meeting. If you want to come, we can introduce you.
I said, I've got to watch my
Sounds of battle can be heard.
I'm trying to keep an eye out on my comrade. I think he's about to get in trouble.
Suit yourself,
He's a veteran
friend.
too,
Power to the people. He's just going to stand there, so if you want to leave, you can.
If those guys have gone out of my sight, I'm going to try to start moving along, keeping in stealth, hugging corners to try to stay with them.
Sure, that's fair. Give me a D20 roll.
Any bonuses or straight up?
Straight up.
12.
A young girl peddling tobacco products. She has a section of both pipes and herbage to try. She's wearing the cigarette lady box in front. It goes, interest you in some tobacco, sir?
Tobacco.
I'm going to tell her no, thank you, but I'm going to throw a couple coins in her tray, and just ask if she's seen any talls around here lately, and if she knows where they've been hanging out. Staying.
There's an angry tall around the corner. He's got what appears to be a leg bone, and he was swinging it at somebody.
Any other talls? And I'm going to try to describe the bald guy that was on the bridge and the guy we attacked.
No.
The albino. Albino.
No, I don't recall. Now, you mean an all-white person?
Yes.
I've seen him. And she gives you directions to this location.
So not the hotel where Haggis has been at.
Correct.
And then is there any distinguishing features we've seen on the adventurers who were in the dungeon, the proud halflings or whatever they are?
Haggis can identify each and every one of them.
But no one else can at this point. We don't know what they.
No, they're all just generalities at this point in time.
Okay. I'm also going to ask her. Has she heard? Did she hear about? I heard there was a commotion down by the bridge. Has she heard anything about that?
No, Governor. I've been here all day long.
So I'm going to give her another coin, drop it in her tray, and say if she hears anything about the group of adventurers who brought or who are in with General Montoya, if she stops over at the hotel where we're staying, I'll give her a couple more gold.
I'm not familiar with that location, Governor.
I'll try to describe where it is across the other side of the river.
Who should I ask for, love?
You want to ask for Felix.
Under the bus.
You want to ask for Felix.
Felix?
Mm-hmm.
What a strange name.
I know, it's
You
odd.
don't look like a Felix.
I know. I get that quite frequently, actually.
Okay. She takes the coins, thanks you very much, and goes on to the next customer.
Victim. Yeah.
Okay, Haggis. When last we met, you got dragged into, I think calling it a cheap motel room doesn't do it justice.
Well, some stuff happened. Some stuff.
Some stuff, yeah. You got dragged in by a large Marge type woman wearing a torn shirt and smoking a large cigar, and the last thing you heard was "he'll do." As you get flung into this room, it's dimly lit by a single oil lamp. A dirty mattress lies in the middle of the floor, and an old, frail man in a diaper sits on a stool.
Okay.
She goes, "Yep, you're here to help me.
Okay.
Help me."
With what?
He's got to go to the bathroom.
Do I see like a bathroom? Like
You see a bucket.
Okay.
It's a Home Depot bucket with a roll of toilet paper on the handle. You are camping now, dude.
Is it full or is it like
D12 against me? That's a good question. I didn't think of that.
Ooh.
5.
11?
No, it is not full. And while it has an odor, it's bearable.
So is this guy like squatting? Is he laying on the bed?
No, he's on a stool.
The stool to the bucket, or just on a stool?
Just a stool. The bucket is next to him.
Okay, then I'm just
Remember your job interview? Is there nothing you won't do?
Then I am thinking sounds pretty easy. All I gotta do is move the bucket from point A to point B. So I'm just gonna move the bucket.
Okay.
Is anybody else hearing the distant ring of, "Oh, piss boy, piss boy"?
Yeah.
Wait for the shake.
Robert, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself since you just got here?
No, I'm Robert of Zeppelin, the lost wanderer of love, searching for justice and rightful vengeance for the loss of my loved one, who's apparently might possibly be a corpse in front of me, or this pile of bones could just be some random stranger that I'm going to put somebody else in the ground with.
Fair enough. Okay, Haggis, you move bucket from point A to point B next to the old man. Large Marge. Well?
What do you mean? Well, it's right there.
He needs help getting onto it.
It's right there. It's right in front of him.
He
You
is
just
an old
follow.
man.
And I'm
You're a Hojab. Come on, Hojab.
okay. Racist.
She can't read.
Well, maybe she wouldn't be able to read if she stayed in school. I don't. I'm gonna say
Education is the key, boys and girls.
The bucket is right there. He's on
I'm
the
paying rent. You're gonna help him.
You pay rent. I'm free.
Well, there you go. No tip. Move him.
No, I leave the hotel room.
Oh, she braces against the door. You're gonna help him, and she reaches out and she tries to burn you with her cigar. That is a 16, and I'll give her +1. Does a 17 get you there?
What do you mean give her +1? 17's my armor class.
She burns you with her cigar. Help him onto the pot.
Killer.
I smell blood.
Right,
Blood in the air.
right in front of her dad.
Whip out those knives. Kill them both. Don't leave any witnesses.
Everyone in the party, wherever they stand, just automatically kind of looks in the air, and we can feel the sense of blood being felt.
I don't have my weapons with me.
No, you do not. Or your armor.
I do have a sword.
Yeah, you do have the sword.
But he carries a kick-ass dexterity.
That's true.
What's the roll for the sword?
It's a long sword, so it's 1d8 damage.
Okay. I'm going to take out my sword.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, stand back. I'm leaving.
The old man starts laughing.
What are you laughing about, old man?
You know what?
I've
D12
seen this
against
movie,
me.
Georgie. Bring her tea.
D12 there, Haggis.
9.
10. The old man goes and falls forward.
Oh, he's so dead.
Okay, I go to him. Is he breathing?
No, he is not. Large Marge is now beside herself, screaming, "Daddy! Daddy! You've killed my daddy!"
But look, I know a doctor. He can perform help on him.
Go get the doctor. My dad's
Okay.
dying.
All right. And then I go out the door.
Okay. Way to
He's
go,
not-
Hojab. You're a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Yeah,
Which
he's not-
room was I looking for again?
I'm sorry?
Which room was I looking for again?
I want to say 208, but I don't have it written down.
And I think we're on the second floor already.
You are on the second floor.
Then I'm going to make my way to 208.
D12 against me. 11.
5.
204, 205, 206, 207. Somebody walks out at 207. He looks a lot like Leaf.
Oh, God. I knew something like this was going to happen.
I want him to roll to see if he recognizes that's not Lee.
Oh, that's a good point. Give me an intelligence check.
You like your team's working against you here, Haggis.
Well, maybe not working against, but I love a good story fuck up.
Well,
14.
yeah, you'll know. It looks a lot like Leaf, but it's not Leaf.
He's smiling too much to be Leaf.
Why, hello there, good sir. How are you, Habib?
I'm doing quite well. You look familiar. Have we met somewhere?
Well, you know what? I'm just canvassing the district here, trying to garner votes. My name is Happy Jack, and I must go foster more voting. A young lady, possibly working girl, quickly demands the 5 gold pieces.
To Happy Jack or to
Happy
me?
Jack. Yeah, I'm just paying a pollster. Just paying
Just
a
paying a
pollster
poll.
here.
Oh, she's
yeah.
a type of pollster.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you could call him that, couldn't you?
He's a pollster dancer.
That's really funny. Cause if you're here, then who's over there?
Who's that?
Over there? What are you talking about?
Yeah, near the courthouse and all that. I always hear Happy Jack's doing all this and that.
Saving people, man.
Tall guy looks a lot like me.
Yeah. Tall.
He doesn't
Apple.
even put on his shirt. He's barely got his britches up, and he just takes off like a shot. And the lady looks at you and goes, "How
Wait,
you
did he
doing?"
pay her? Did he pay her?
He did pay her.
Okay.
What's the charisma on her?
You're at, you're
I
at
got
the,
5
the
minutes,
Moon
but-
cross. And you got the dexterity. We know that. 15 charisma.
I've had worse.
So, are the rooms conjoined? Like, if this is 207, is 208 connected behind a door?
You know, like twins conjoined.
Yeah.
No, they're not connected. This is not a kid-friendly motel. Yeah, you don't come here and then go to Disney. That's not how this works.
I know.
For some adults, they're going to Disneyland.
have an idea.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna put my ear up to the wall inside 207 to 208, and I want to hear anything.
Give me an insight check first.
Insight. Yes. 15.
Yeah, you're pretty sure if you had a black light, you would not use it in this room. And putting your ear on that wall is probably not the greatest idea ever.
That's all I got for it.
You can. But of course, that puts you inside her room.
I do like a finger gesture to the lady and tell her to come over here. I'm telling her to come over here. Okay, I'm just saying, come over here then.
Okay.
I don't want this.
She's like, I get paid by the hour just the same.
How would you get to be paid double by the hour?
Didn't think you had it in you, but okay. What do you need?
I want you to knock on 208 and just tell me who's in there for me.
That's it?
Yeah, and you didn't hear that from me. That's all I want you to do.
Money up front.
How much is for the hour?
10.
You're okay.
You said double. So
yeah,
10.
I give 10.
Yeah, it's 5. Double is 10.
Did Large Marge say how much she was?
Large Marge was a resident.
Okay. Did I give her the 10?
Okay. She throws on a feather boa, walks outside in strange shoes, and you just wanted her to listen, right? Or did you want her to knock?
I wanted to knock on the door and say, can I come in and whatnot. And then I'm going to be watching from the doorway of 207, sneakily, just listening.
Oh, sure. You kind of peek out the door. You see her. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. You can hear the creak of the door because obviously there's no WD-40 here. And, as you peek around, you see her, hi, just in the neighborhood, was asking, blah, 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 blah. And she goes inside 208.
Okay. Now I'm going to put my ear up against the part of a wall that doesn't have the most... Yeah.
Fair enough. Wet paint.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Leaf, Man Fang, She Fang, you are leading the jubilant crowd. They are quite exuberant in their happy Jack, happy Jack, happy Jack. There is a large police presence surrounding this bridge, trying to keep people away from the site of the fire, which is currently under control because there is this strange arc of water coming out of the river, and there is this elven mage guiding the water up out of the river, pouring
Hey, does she look familiar?
This is a dude.
Okay, so it's not the one from the stables.
Nope. Different one entirely.
Could have been, though.
Could have been. Good memory,
Okay,
but
that's
nope.
fine. I'm going to come to the front of the line, which they're following me. Pardon me, sir. We need to get in here. You can't stop these fine people from voting.
Sir.
No. I'm going to push on through.
Voting is fun. Man. You push
on through.
Happy Jack, happy Jack,
happy Jack,
happy Jack.
Happy Jack. Come on, good people. Let's go vote. Don't let them stop you from voting. Let's go vote.
Are you from Arizona?
Could be.
You lead them in. Now, again, the entrance is going to narrow. So, do you stay in the front to lead them in? Or you?
No, I'm a step aside. And guide him. I said, now don't push.
She-Fang,
Plenty
what
of time.
About you?
Plenty of time.
She-Fang, are you going to go in with him or stand aside as well?
I'm going to check out what that water person was.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
It appears to be an elementalist wizard. Probably high level, too, because they are just guiding this huge arc of water in.
Cool.
Are you going to disturb them?
That's a funny idea.
Say, hey, big boy. That's quite the stream you've got.
I won't distract him. I got electoral duties to attend to.
Sure. As you keep an eye on it, you can tell this person knows their business. They are dead on the spot where the fire originated. It's now just soaking embers at this point in time to ensure that the fire does not spread and does not reconstitute itself. Happy Jack, as you were standing there leading it in, the crowd surges forward, but then there's a lot of jostling. Clearly, the line has stopped.
Not moving forward into the voting place?
Correct. All the voting spots are full right now. So
Okay, that's all right. Be patient, people. Be patient. Happy Jack. Happy Jack.
persuade me.
Persuasion, yeah. Oh, just charisma, huh?
Yep.
That is a natural 20.
Nice. Yeah, the group is there. They're fine. Now give me a percentage roll to see what percentage of hooligans you have in your crowd.
Now, Frankie, you'll notice that my dice, if you can see them, have single digits on one and
I don't
by the
know if I
tens
have.
on the other.
Oh, here they are. I got one.
Yeah.
I didn't see it before.
That's 75%.
75% are hooligans. While they are...
Hey, even hooligans have a right to vote.
While they are happy, they are starting to get annoyed at the military presence here. You know what? And you start to hear some grumbling. You know, if the Federation were here, these guys would be out of a job. You know, all these guys are stormtroopers. Stormtroopers! And they start yelling at the guards who, judging from the size of the crowd that you brought over, are becoming slightly concerned at the agitation level. Do you want to push them on, or do you want to try and calm them down?
I'm gonna calm them down. You know, just let's let it go for now. You get in there, you vote for Happy Jack. We're gonna take care of this problem for you.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh boy.
What could go wrong?
Nothing at all.
17.
All right, they are reluctant, but you know, it's like halftime at an Irish soccer game.
Oh no.
So,
It's gonna be funny when Happy Jack turns out that he promotes the military and all these
Yeah, it's gonna be funny, and it's gonna be important that we're not here.
So, Shifang, the elf, clearly feels that he has done enough. He ceases the water arc and looks around, and he sees Copius's friend, the brunette lady, the essential hand of the mayor, and goes over to her, and he demands payment. Go ahead and give me an insight check, Manfang.
While I'm insight checking, I would like to walk over to them if possible
Sure.
to ask them all about it. What's my insight? I thought it was good. Yeah, it's +4, but it doesn't really help when you get 8, so 12.
So 12.
Yeah, I got 12.
All you can gather is there is payment due. As you get closer, you can hear there seems to be some haggling by the brunette lady, pointing out civic duty and, you know, helping a cause and being proactive. But the elf does not seem to be buying this and demands payment rendered for services. He also gives the veiled threat that further problems may ensue should he not receive full and proper payment. And then you wander up, and they both... What?
Nothing. I just came to ask, what's going on? How'd you do that water thing? I'm going to be annoying like a halfling, like one of your NPCs.
Hold on.
How'd you do that?
Let me visualize that. Okay, I got it. So he's like, "Thanks, Toots. I'm not interested, so peddle your wares elsewhere. Look, lady, you're going to pay me what you owe me, and then I'm going to get out of your hair."
Oh, wow. All right. I've been blown off. I can't believe my feminine wiles haven't worked. They've worked out so far.
Hey, he's an elf. He doesn't care.
Hey, King Rule, have you ever seen the movie Tootsie?
No.
Yep.
You need to watch that.
Tootsie with a tail and a turtle shell.
Right.
Okay, so
right.
that's
Fair
what
enough.
Happy Jack, you are keeping the crowd at bay while they are still chanting. Now they're starting to come up with a new chant, a little bit on the vulgar side, aimed at Winston Dedamore III, only it's not third, it's turd. Dedamore's
Oh,
a
I'll lead
turd.
that chair. I'm going to lead that chant.
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
They are getting quite loud, quite angry. Looks like the group behind Robert's head. Moving over to Robert and Copious. Copious, you have said goodbye to your new friend. You've gone out into the crowd. You've dealt with the cigarette lady. And just ahead of you, Robert has a halfling by the lapels screaming at him. Robert, I had to go ahead and ad-lib as you. I might have gotten it right. You are demanding to know where the assailants who are going to cover up the murder of your loved one went.
That sounds about right.
Okay. So, Copious, you see him doing a shakedown of honest, hard-working halfling citizen.
I'm going to remind Robert that the people that were trying to cover up the murder were Tulls like him. And remember, we attacked one, and there's an albino. And then I'm going to tell him I've got a lead on them and try to direct him up into the northwest where the
But I thought the cousin was the murderer.
Right here, this green check is where...
No, not the murderer. People that are trying to cover up the murder. You are just as confused as your character actually is, so it's working out well.
That's what I'm trying to play.
Just remember
Hey, guys, go where?
they attacked us when we came out of the water, remember? The albino on the bridge.
They didn't kill my love. My love has been dead. Her body in water.
Yeah. Remember, they were trying to cover it up. We uncovered the fact they were trying to cover it up.
Okay.
Do you put down the halfling who has soiled himself?
Do I put him down or just kind of toss him to the side more?
Your choice.
I want to toss him to the side.
Left or right?
Let's let the fate of the dice choose. Odd, we go left. Even, we go right. 1. Odd, we're throwing it left.
You throw him into a group of talls walking by. These talls look like Joe adventurers, and you hit how many of them?
All of them. Strike.
All 4 of them. The halfling is kind of hurt. The 4, boom, rebound immediately, hands to the hilt of their sword. Hey, what are you doing here?
I didn't need the halfling anymore.
Yeah, well, we're walking here.
I knew it was coming out. Get out of the road if you don't like the traffic.
Hey, are you talking to me? I know you aren't talking to me. You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all you.
You're talking to me.
Before you, I'm talking to you.
Copious, you see them pair off, or a semicircle around Robert. It looks like it's going to go south in a big way. And these guys do not look like Joe Shit the Ragman. These guys look like adventurer types.
Oh, well,
How many are in this circle around Robert at the moment?
4. Fortunately, they do not notice you at this moment. They are keenly focused on Robert, who just threw the halfling at him.
Now, you said they look like adventurer types. Are they armed and armored, walking around the street?
They are indeed.
And what kind of arms and armor are they wearing? I mean, Copious is trying to get a sense for the threat level here.
One of them is in chainmail, hidden by kind of a poncho, I'll say. The other 3 are in studded leather.
Okay.
Black studded leather.
Copious.
So they're cool.
They're some of Felix's friends.
Yeah, I'm going with rogues, but so Copious's shadow armor is still on from the previously.
It is.
It is okay. So, and if I don't, I'm going to summon my packed weapon and make sure I have it.
You did.
And what's the distance between me and the nearest one?
I'll give you 10 feet.
Okay, I'm going to wait to see what happens at
Okay.
the moment, and I'm just going to delay any action.
Try to remember the movie. It had Perry King and Stallone and oh Jesus. It was a gang in New York. Crap. Flatbush. Lords of Flatbush. That's who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Lords of Flatbush. Hence the black studded armor. Lords of Flatbush. The leader in chain comes up to you, Robert, and goes, is this what you want today? Is this what you want? You want us to mess you up today? All you got to do is say you're sorry, and you can go be whatever you are.
Dungeon Master just needs to make his wild magic roll.
Answer that question.
It is on like Donkey Kong.
And that's why Copious is standing 10 feet away.
Not going to do you much good when it's a fireball.
81.
We haven't had wild magic in a while. I'm excited.
Oh, crap. Okay.
We did, but it was pretty lame.
81.
Yep.
You can take one additional action immediately. Immediately.
Astronaut, go!
All right. Well, my
Yeah.
first cast is Blade Ward,
Okay.
and then my second cast is Catapult of whatever the heaviest object I can to the closest to.
A halfling.
No, of the Lords of Flatbush here.
Right. A halfling is the closest object you could catapult at him.
I don't have any. There's no like stones, boulders, wagons.
There's cobblestones there.
Why are you fighting the halfling, Robert? I don't
Yeah,
know.
why are you fighting it?
Why are you fighting that?
What are you
Do it.
really fighting right
What
now?
are you, chicken?
Yeah,
Do it.
You know, I give him the opening for mayhem, and I want something small. Is there a cat? You know what? I'll give you a cat.
Well, actually, let me ask. So they're surrounded. How many's right in front of me?
2 in front of you, 2 on the flanks.
All right, I want to cast Burning Hand.
Fair enough.
Or they're right in front of me. Are they within 15 foot?
Oh, yeah. Well, the one's right in your face.
Oh, okay, good. My hand's going right in his face.
Okay. Let me see which one will not care.
Okay. It's
Okay.
28 damage.
28 damage. Woo! That gets how many of them? Both or just the one?
It's a cone, a 15-foot cone.
Do I get a save?
Deck save for half damage, I believe.
A 5 and a 15 plus 1, 16. So 6 and 16.
One takes full. The other one made it. It's a Dex 11.
Fair enough. 2 human torches go up.
Yes, and they're on fire.
Time to roll initiative.
Get stuck in.
13.
14 for Copious.
15.
You guys beat me. Go ahead. Round essentially 1. Robert, you're up first.
Okay. Should I roll my fire damage, or are they going to roll it on their turn?
They'll roll it on their turn.
Gotcha. All right, next turn. I am casting. Those two got theirs. Oh, hold on. I got to mark my slot. We're going to do a witch bolt at the other. A witch bolt.
You got 1 on the flank nearest Copious, 1 on the flank furthest away from you, and 2 in front of you, both on fire.
I'm going to go the one farthest from Copious since he's
Number 4.
closest to Copious.
Closest
We'll do
to
closest
Copious?
to Copious.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 1. And this is Witch Bolt?
Yep. 15.
15 does not hit. They are AC 16, and I rolled a 1 for Wild Magic. And AC 16
Four.
seems awful high for studded leather. Copious, you're up next. Robert has sent a witch bolt to one of them right in front of you.
So 2 and 3 are on fire, and 1 and 4 are unarmed.
No, they have. Number 1 got attacked. Number 4 has not been attacked. You're next to number 1. 2 and 3 are on fire.
Okay, that's what I want to check. And number 1 is facing Robert.
Yes.
Can I use a sneak attack with a spell?
No.
All right, I figured I would ask.
Yeah. I do not do sneak attack with spells.
I'm going to go ahead and use 2 Eldritch Blasts then at
Sure.
number 1. And you said, what's the magic number? 16?
16 to hit him.
I missed with 1 hit with 1.
Okay.
And I did 13 points of damage.
The sign to the nearby business just blows up upon the Eldritch Blast coasting over the guy's head. The other one connects solidly. Am I going to roll and put myself out? Number 2. Screw that. He's going after you. And number 3. Number 3, the half damage one, stop, drop, and rolling. So he's done this turn. He will take half fire damage. Number 2 will take the normal full damage. So go ahead and roll there, Robert.
Full damage was 15.
He dies.
Half damage.
7.5. So 7.
Yep.
Stop, drop, and roll is out of flames. He's also done with his turn. Number 4 is definitely going to go after you, Robert. Number 1 is going to go after Odd Copious. So blades come out, Robert. 17 plus 2 to hit you.
Is my Blades Ward still on?
For the 2 in front of you.
Okay. Is this one coming from the side of me or something?
Yep, he's the flanker.
24 to hit.
Woohoo. Clang and a miss. Copious. No, not even close. 11.
Nope, not even close.
Round 2, Robert. The one guy still smoldering pops up and he looks pissed. That's the you guys one. The one that hits you from the side is the what's his name? Joe Pesci. And number 1 is the good fella himself on Copious. So you got 2 targets, Robert. What do you want to do?
The one right in front of me?
Yep, the one that just stopped smoldering.
Yep.
Yep.
17 to hit.
17 does hit him.
And we did Firebolt for 5 points of damage.
1.
2.
Copious.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast number 1 again.
Okay. Henry Hill is not happy.
Henry Hill, I hit him with both shots.
Okay.
20 and 18.
Yep.
So, the first one did 13 points. The second one did 6 points.
Close. Close. Henry Hill's going to go after you, Copious. Ooh, 4. That ain't going to do it. Robert. Nat 20, first of the night. That is going to kill
Oh,
him.
that's a hit.
And I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh, boy.
This is from the flanker, by the way.
Do we know which flank?
17 on the wisdom save.
You are not held. You do, however, suffer 8 hit points of slashing damage. Henry Hill throws a flask of oil at you because he sees the blade ward and misses. Round 3. Meanwhile, the halfling citizens are screaming for the cops.
All right. How far is Jason from me?
About 10 feet.
Okay. All right, then we won't use that one.
Candy ass. He'd probably save.
We'll use the. Well, no, that one's 10 foot exactly too, so we won't go that route.
No stones.
I was going to shatter.
That would have been fun.
It would have. All right, catapult.
Okay. Henry, or I'm sorry, De Niro on fire, or
Yes. Dex save 11.
3. No. De Niro fails.
15 damage.
41 damage. Still up. Still pissed.
Son of
Still
a
you
bitch.
talking to me? Copious. Henry Hill's not happy.
Did I sense that one of them was casting a spell?
No.
Or no? Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to hit Henry Hill again.
Yeah. No, the flanker has an enchanted weapon, you believe. Well, you don't know because nothing happened.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. That's
So,
why.
yeah, there was no chanting or anything like that.
Okay. Henry Hill, 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Sure.
Hit with both of them. 6 points and 12 points.
Oh, Henry Hill goes down. With this, let's do morale checks. De Niro. In for the long haul. No. The flanker, Joe Pesci, decides he's going to run. So, Robert, opportunity attack if you want it. But De Niro is going to shoot you with a hand crossbow.
Opportunity attack. I'll take it.
17 hit you?
17 miss.
Okay. A blade dripping with some kind of ichor flies over your shoulder.
Am I doing my opportunity attack or am I attacking De Niro?
You are doing your opportunity of attack right now, and then we start the new round as the fuzz gets here.
18.
18 hits him. Joe Pesci's shot in the back.
Firebolt.
Uno again.
Uno myself.
So how much
don't
damage to Joe Pesci? You won't kill him with a simple firebolt.
Oh, that was 63 on the percentage roll. Do I need to roll my damage roll on Joe Pesci?
Yep. Oh my God.
Fireball.
14 points of damage.
Nice. A cloud descends centered on Robert.
Oh,
Fog envelops the area. A woman screams, and the hut, 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 hut suddenly stops as the guards arrive, probably near the edge of this fog cloud. Everything is a mess. You know what? Before we end this, let's go ahead and run on over to Haggis. You're waiting. The lady of the evening doesn't seem to be coming back.
You know what? She's a worker. I respect that. I'll give her time.
Okay. There's a knock on the door.
Knock on my door or her door?
The door that you're at, her room.
Is there an eye hole?
Yeah, no.
I don't respond. I don't do anything.
Hello?
Is it a guy or a girl talking?
Can't really tell.
Okay, then I'm not.
You hear a jingle from a coin purse.
And then I'm not gonna.
Open the door. Open the door.
No, if it's a customer, I can't.
Open the door. Be a
I'm
man.
waiting
Do it.
for-
Hey!
What are you, wuss?
Hey!
I'm doing nothing.
Anybody home? Anybody home?
Not saying nothing.
No one's home.
Not saying anything. You hear, give me a perception check.
They're now beating down the door.
They're juggling. 14.
You hear two voices outside, and the faint, I know she's in there. You start noticing that the thumping on the door is getting rather abusive.
Is there a window?
Yeah, but it leads out to the front. There's a small window in the bathroom-ish.
So I'm thinking
it's
if
a
there's a
closet.
window in the back, does that mean that there would be a window in the back to the room 208? Like,
Most likely.
okay, then I'm gonna open the window at the very back that would be on the same side as 208.
Sure. You look out, and it leads into a courtyard. Across the way, you can see the rooms are set up in a rectangle with an open courtyard in the center. And then you hear the door to your room crash open. Esmeralda, where are you?
Oh, Lord.
Esmeralda.
This guy look more like a pimp of some sort.
Yeah, that would be a fair assessment of his
No, he was
profession.
just helping girls find boyfriends. That's all.
He is an entrepreneur. Similar to Copius, he just deals in flesh.
How far am I out the window?
How far do you want to be out the window?
Is there a ledge?
A very, very, very tiny ledge. It's not even a ledge so much as it is a foothold, barely.
Well, like Haggett's crab stain is dexterity. I'm about to Assassin's Creed climb this whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
show us.
Well, first, give me an athletics check to get out the window.
Oh, you have no idea what you just.
I know if you
Wrought.
roll 1, I know exactly what I wrought.
11 plus 24.
Okay, yeah, you get out the window. As you get out the window, you see two very large, angry men. Do they spot you?
I hope not.
17, they sure do. You, come here.
Get over here.
You feel your toes hit this ledge that's about yay wide, and there's another ledge just below the window, so you can choose to go left or right. The drop is only about 12 feet, so if you fall, you aren't going to die, but there are a lot of dead trees in there. Yeah, and you know what? There's a reflection pool in there that's quite green and may or may not have a body in it.
Like a public pool, kind of.
Sure, we'll say that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna go in the direction of room 208. I'm gonna
Intelligence check. Because you got two thugs looking for you.
17.
Yeah, you start shimmying towards 208, and this hairy arm comes out the window holding a mace, and he's flinging it wildly, i.e. at disadvantage. A 5 and a 4. The mace, splash, goes down in there. This bulbous head peeks out the window. I said, get over here!
Me no speak English. I'm gonna.
Me no speak English.
Keep going towards 208.
Give me, what do you want, dexterity or acrobatics?
Well,
You should probably go pick up that mace that he just threw.
I
It's
think
in whatever liquid.
acrobatics. I think we should go acrobatics.
Go
for this.
ahead, because I know that you can roll a 1 on either one of them.
And I think I just rolled a 25.
Nice. Yeah, you are shimmying along nicely. You are well out of the range of this hairy pig man, and he is screaming. You see a second head pop out, much smaller, thinner frame, kind of Beaker-esque from the old Muppets show. And he disappears quickly.
Meep, meep.
The heavy-set dude is trying to get out the window, but is quickly realizing that he is wedged. As you get to the next window of 208, it is, of course, shut.
Can I see in, or the blinds closed?
Well, this would be a closet area. It's not really a bathroom as much as it is a closet area. And give me a perception at disadvantage.
12.
You see some figures in the other room. If the makeup of the rooms are similar in nature, which they are, probably a couple people in the common room. Nobody in this closet area. A moment later, 209 opens up and Beaker sticks his head out. I got him, boss! I got him! And you see his head disappear, his arm come out, and this hand crossbow is kind of trying to judge approximately where you're at.
Okay, how big is my sword? Like, if you had to say.
Well, I said a long sword, so it's probably 3.5 feet.
Okay.
Now, do you want to try and avoid this potential bolt to the face kind of thing?
We're going to smack the thing out of his hand?
Oh, okay. With my long sword out, I'm going to do a quick swipe up. I don't expect...
I'm going to need a dexterity check for that, since you're taking one hand off.
We're safe now.
This is when he rolls a 1.
12.
We're not.
You got the sword out. If you swing it, I'm going to make you roll again, though.
Okay.
Swing it.
I'll swing it.
Go ahead and attack his hand, and then roll your dexterity.
14.
That misses him. Now roll your dexterity.
$15.
15, you hang on, and you hear Pigface guy stick his head out, and he goes, lower, higher, left, right, shoot now! And you see the finger pull the trigger on the hand crossbow. I hope I get a 1 so I can shoot the Pigface guy.
That would be so funny.
15 plus 2, 17.
What do you...
Does that get you?
7, yeah.
You take 3 hit points of damage as a bolt lodges itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in your leg. Give me a dexterity check.
And, 16.
You somehow manage to hang on. Pigface man's yelling, reload, and the hand from 209 pulls back.
Okay, now this is the time to do something. With the long sword...
Now is the time for action.
The long sword still in my hand, right?
Yes, sir.
Then using the sort of hilt, I'm assuming ball, that would be...
The pommel, right?
I'm going to bash 208's window.
Nice. There goes their damage deposit. Way to go, Dick. Okay, you shatter out the window. You know what? Give me a percentage roll. Let's see how much you did, or let's see how many shards that you left in the frame.
That's a 10 one, right?
Yep.
50.
Well, you got half the window out. You can take an extra round, getting you shot at again, and clear it, or say screw it and dive through the broken glass.
I'm going to...
Come on. Die hard.
Is the
hard die hard
man still looking out the window?
Yeah, pig guy's still looking out the window, and you're starting to see the hand with the crossbow come out.
I'm gonna dive into the room then.
Okay. Whew. You take 6 hit points of slicing damage. Probably need a tetanus shot. And you find yourself in the small closet area right next to a Home Depot bucket that is unused at current. There are 4 people in room 208, including one man, naked, bound to the bed frame with a gag in his mouth.
Can I recognize who the man is?
You do not. It is not Felix.
That's okay. That was everybody.
Fooled me.
That's why I administered that.
There's no point of being here anymore.
Leaf, She-Fang, you guys are up.
Finally. So we've led the
Everybody
procession
else
in.
is fighting there, candy ass.
Yeah, but can we see them fight?
You can't see shit. You can
So
see.
we don't really care.
You can see.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
hooligans are starting to get a little out of hand, and there's one guard, Leaf, one guard, and looking at him. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna egg him on.
The guard's egging them on.
Yep. Just doing this. You can see the guards on either side of him just kind of nervously.
I'm gonna walk over to the guard and smile, and I'm gonna say, "Are you really that stupid?"
Might be. You know what?
I'm gonna look at his friends on either side, and I'm gonna say, he's egging them on, and they've got you outnumbered 100-1. You really want to do that?
I don't see any weapons on him.
When there's that many of them, they don't need weapons, and those boys hide their weapons under their tunics.
They hide their weapons under their skirt.
You're saying that the one with the mouth?
Yeah, he says it really loud too. The people behind you, Happy Jack, are, let's get this one alive.
And I'm gonna say, "Go ahead," and I'm gonna walk away.
Fair enough. A brawl ensues, Man Fang. Right behind you, you hear a clattering of weapons and screams as you stand there next to the elf and the brunette halfling. You can see out of the corner of your eye, all manner of hell has broken loose at the polling station.
Nice. Well, I'm bored with the elf because, he doesn't respect me. So I'm going to walk over to the brawl.
Sure, maybe get a sandwich, beverage, and just walk into the brawl. Sure, I hear you.
Get a drink, watch the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't look like a cop. I'm not going to get beat.
You've never been in a riot.
I'm pretty confident.
The
I'll
riot
walk on in
has
there.
less intelligence than you do.
I'll ask what's going on here. I'll tap one guy on the shoulder.
Who are you going to tap on the shoulder?
Some random guy.
He's
Any
gonna
guy.
turn around and belt you in the face.
They're halflings. Exactly what is it he's gonna punch?
Right in the groin. Unfortunately,
Ah!
it rings off whatever armor you have with a 3. You have just been physically assaulted. King K. Rule, Man Fang, She Fang.
Whoever you, how dare he disrespect the king? I'm going.
It's a guard.
Excuse me.
Even it's a thug.
And he disrespected the queen, buddy.
4. It's a thug. It's one of Happy Jack's supporters.
I don't care. He hit me. I'm going to kick him.
Fair enough.
I'm going to punt him. He was a halfling, right?
Yep.
Why aren't you spitting acid?
Because there's too many people. Between the goalposts, I'm going to kick
When
him.
has that ever stopped you?
That's true. Didn't
What
stop
is
your
it?
recovery.
Between the goalposts, he said.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what do I have to roll to kick? Is that just like a physical
Unarmed.
attack?
Just
Unarmed
hit.
attack?
Yep.
Roll the foot dice.
All right. I got
D6 for the foot.
Mm-hmm. I'll roll this.
Well, nat 20.
That's a 16.
Oh, yeah.
And
You-
then
you
one
connect.
and 1 die 8 plus it's 1 die 8 plus 1. Where's my die 8? That's not a die 8. Where is it?
One
There's
with
too
the
many
highest
dice.
number of 8.
This one looks like a die 8.
Looks like a diamond.
Yeah, that's it then. I rolled a 5 for damage.
You drop him to his knees and he falls flat on the cobblestone. He is summarily kicked by one of the guards who looks up at you and goes, "Thanks, mate," and then takes a blast to his own face. 19. Whew. A glancing blow, but another thug leaps at this guard. So You are Free Guy, essentially, walking through this menagerie of
Free guy,
problems.
free guy, free guy.
You can see Leaf, a.k.a. Happy Jack, fuck this noise, walking away.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf, D12 against me, please.
I think it's good time to
hang on a minute.
fires.
Let's see. That's the one with 12 sides. 12.
12.
Yeah.
12 as
Roll.
well. There it is. Reroll.
5.
5. Reroll.
You guys are just matching today.
5.
Some of the hangers-on at the back are like, Happy Jack, lead us!
Happy Jack. Happy Jack.
No, let's kick their ass, Happy Jack.
Go get him. Go get him.
Lead us, Happy Jack.
Charge on, my loyal subjects.
I just want to point out to Leaf, once we're back together, for all the things Copius has done in the course of their travels, he's never actually fomented civil war inside an election.
That's true.
But he'd like to.
Just saying.
Real estate theft, sure. Forgery, yeah. Insurrection, not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Genocide of an
No,
entire
it's not.
village.
Wait a minute. I'm not.
Technically, that was
Leaf,
clear. Not Copius.
Leaf isn't doing anything.
No, they want you to. Lead us.
Happy
lead us,
Jack. Happy Jack is doing all this. Let's get him.
But is he?
And I'll turn around and start to head back and let him surge past me.
Fair enough. The crowd surges forward. Man-Fang, you are effectively cut off. It looks like Braveheart in here. And there
And
is...
some of these halflings have blue painted asses.
That's right. Some of them have broken ale mugs. And somewhere there is a bell a-ringing. The wizard taps you on the shoulder, Man-Fang.
Hmm?
What's going on?
I don't know, but it looks fun. I think some guy punched a guard, and then they all just started punching each other. That's happening.
He turns to the brunette lady who is looking on in abject fear and says, this one's going to cost. Who wants to roll against me to see if she says, fuck it, deal with this problem, or nope, I've already spent too much money?
I'll roll.
Oh, Lord.
D12
So what do I
it
got to
is.
roll? D12?
That's another 12, boys and girls.
Really nice if I got a 12. I got a 12. How about that?
Oh, nice. There you go.
Reroll?
Reroll. I am fair. Nothing but fair.
11.
You win. Do you want her to pay this guy to deal with this problem, or do you want her to say, nope, let them hash it out themselves?
I'm thinking, I don't know, it's just more beneficial to me.
Give me a perception check while you ponder the possibilities of this.
That's a dirty 20.
You hear a trumpeting, like from an animal,
So wait, like an elk or like a horn?
like a war elephant.
Deal with it.
Okay.
Not my voters. Not my voters.
He starts to say arcane words.
I'm going to stand behind them for this. So.
Hands glow, hands glow. It's like it's an accordion, and you can see smoke coming off of this magical accordion, and everybody's getting tired and slow. I'll give 2 rolls to the guards, 2 rolls to the people. The guards. The guards pass. And one part of the thugs pass as well. But the amount of hit points that he can put to sleep is enough to take 50% of the hooligans down. They fall to the ground. The guards thank him, and they converge on the other half. So now there's a pincer move going on with the guards just tightening the ranks of these hooligans led by Happy Jack. The trumpeting continues, and here comes...
Hey, wait. Led by Happy Jack. No. I said, let's go and let him run by me.
I believe the interview of the suspects at the January 11th hearing will show clearly that Happy Jack was the leader of this. The trumpeting comes in. 2 of the Pachyderm Corps are stomping across the bridge at a high rate of speed. You don't need an insight check, Shi-Fang, to realize you best get the hell out of the way, because this thing's not going to stop anytime soon.
Well, I'll get out of the way. Yeah, definitely.
The 2 Pachyderms enter. I'm going to say they squash several of the insurrectionists, which is how you do things around here. Leaf, roll me 2d20s and tell me how many people were dealt with unfairly.
9 and 16, 25.
Wow. That's how you put down a revolt, boys and girls. 25 insurrectionists are stomped.
Let me say, as I melt back into the crowd, I'm going to tell people to go, this is what your mayor's doing to you. That's the mayor brought them in.
Okay.
This is how your mayor treats people.
Persuade your sheeple.
It's going to be pretty
we
easy.
leave this city, it will be half the population as it started.
Yep.
15.
You know what? They're buying what you're selling.
And I'm going to keep melting back into the crowd.
Well, they're going to melt with you because they don't want to be squashed by war elephants.
Nope.
And the guards have surrounded the hooligans. Universal sign of being Italian is raised. And
Where's the real Happy Jack? Isn't he on his way here?
Oh, he's on the way here. He's still struggling to get his clothes on. They are ordered to their knees. They comply because, they're facing Roman military dudes here. The insurrection has been quashed. However, the voting booth has been closed. And a big chunk of your potential voters, Happy Jack,
ain't voting for me, bud.
have been dissuaded and or demolished in the mayhem.
Disenfranchised.
You know what? It doesn't matter. They can be disenfranchised all they want. They're still going to a pizza basement and finding nothing. Okay. Copious, Robert. There is a fog cloud surrounding you. Copious, you have the distinct feeling you are aware of what has just happened. But in the meantime, you know that your assailant fell. You know that Robert's usual diameter is about 15 feet. You know that you were about 10 feet in, and you know that guards were heard but not seen. So which way do you want to go?
So the fog cloud, I am caught in the fog cloud at 10 feet. It seems like it's centered on Robert as it was coming.
It is definitely centered on Robert.
Centered on Robert, and I'm caught on the outside edge, or appear to be, as far as I can tell.
Correct.
Now, my question is there any way that Copious, in the course of this, gets a sense that whether the fog cloud was being cast on Robert from one of the assailants, or is it coming from somewhere away from the assailant?
Pretty sure this is his wild magic screwing around, because you have not heard arcane tongue, seen any arcane sigils. You have no opinion of magic being used by anyone other than your associate and yourself. These guys were simple ruffians and armed. You have no clue that his weapon
Not
is
anymore.
Well, and that's Copious wants to make sure he's established fact, because there's a lot of high-level magic users we've seen spotted in this town.
Yep.
His first concern is, since the guard was coming, does the guard employ high-level magic users to quell riots and similar type activities inside the city or not?
Well, they employ them to put out fires.
we've seen some high-level magic users in this town, so it has me a little on edge. Joe Pesci, that little rat bastard, is running away, and he was on fire, but he's the one that put it out?
Joe Pesci was not on fire. Robert De Niro is on fire and still alive, presumably. Joe Pesci took a flame bolt in the spine, and then the fog cloud descended. So, as far as you know, there are 2 assailants alive. Robert is alive. You are near the edge of the river, so retreating should be done cautiously, and you have no idea how long this fog cloud's going to last, because if he didn't cast it, it's going to be wild magic to determine how long it lasts.
And I've heard that the guard have stopped hutting, right?
Correct. And
I'm going to call out into the fog where I think Robert is, and just call out Janella. We need to find Janella.
God.
Okay, that's fair.
It's
Robert?
like an act, some part of his brain, like in like the military movies, he like flips a switch and he goes
right.
tactical.
He's
So what
a
I'm hoping-
cyborg.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping happens is Robert, that the name Janella cuts through the haze of his battle-induced fog.
It's my Winter Soldier word.
Yeah,
The trigger word.
it's his trigger word. By calling out Janella, I'm giving him a location and a direction without using his name, and hopefully resetting his brain so he knows to head out.
Wisdom check, Robert.
Well, I mean, before that even happened, as soon as the fog came, my plan was to head towards the direction that Copius was in last.
Sure, that works.
So great, you got 2 points. You got 2 points to go to.
Straight up D20. Make sure you don't botch
Nat
it.
20.
Okay, yeah, you know exactly where you are, and you bump into him. You guys are kind of face to belt buckle, but
I'm just going to go, shh, why are you screaming? Get quiet. The guards are coming.
as he rubs his hand down your cheek.
Just the back of it.
Lie still, gentle warrior.
Okay, big guy, the sun's coming down.
I am going to roll on the fog cloud. Okay, still in place. You hear moaning, presumably coming from De Niro.
I want to try to do one thing. I'm going to cast Witch Sight, which is the same as Detect Magic visually.
Okay.
Can I see anything through the haze of the fog? In other words, because De Niro shouldn't be too far away from me. Can I see him?
I don't. Is there any particulars on Witch Sight? Because I'm not familiar with it.
It's the same as the Detect Magic or the It's the Invocation.
You know what? D12 against me. We'll let the dice decide.
5.
10. So no.
Nothing.
You are either looking in the wrong spot. You can see some shadowy figures, but you don't get a real clear view of them. Most of the ones you see are halflings wandering around like this, so they're obscuring your vision.
Okay.
And the fog shows no signs of lifting.
I'm trying to, carefully using my short sword. I'm going to carefully use it like a cane against the ground and try to tap my way, reversing the direction we were. You said the river was at my back, but I was facing.
Well, the river was at your right. It was at Robert's back because you guys were like this.
So if I try to go more or less directly back the way I came, I should be heading back along the river edge south.
Correct. Give me a wisdom check just to make sure that you don't biff
That
it.
is not my best stat.
Just a straight up roll.
Oh, hallelujah! Look at that, 18.
Yeah, you retrace your steps perfectly, and after about 5 feet, the wispy fog starts to clear up. I assume you're dragging Robert out the back as well.
Yep, I'm holding on to the nearest handle.
So who wants to D12 against me to see if the guards were behind you or on the other side?
I'll D12.
Yeah, go ahead.
$11.
4. No guards in sight, just the cigarette girl, Klin, the tobacco sales girl.
When we clear the fog, are there any halflings standing right there?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
I'm going to, when I come out, I'm going to do my performance and go, oh my God, it was horrible. These 4 thugs in leather jackets started attacking the crowd. They were throwing halflings and shooting everywhere. It was mass hysteria. It was crazy. Go, find the guards. They're still in the fog. We must take them out. Find the guards.
Persuasion.
What could go wrong?
17.
Guards? Guards? Guards?
Come on, let's run.
Holding Janella over your shoulder.
Yes.
Bag of bones.
Okay, you guys leave the fog cloud, which
Waiting
is...
on one of the bone hands to plop out.
Yeah. You guys are running south. The fog cloud is still intact. You can now hear yelling, tripping, and at least one splash. You guys come around here to this point. And you assume that there's no pursuit.
We assume there's no pursuit.
No,
We'll
because the
slow a
fog...
run to a brisk pace there,
Okay.
Copious.
Copius is a gnome. This is as fast as he goes.
So Copious is running and I'm brisk pacing.
Yes.
Do you want to follow the river or go down the street into the textile district?
I'd say we got to go textile district if we're heading back north.
Give me a D20, Robert.
Come on, D20. Woohoo, 5.
It is a food person. Selling cheese. Sir, would you like to try a sample?
Always.
Giving
This
Copious,
is not pudding.
giving Copious the opportunity to catch up to the brisk pace. Haggis! I don't know what to tell you, man. What do you want to do? There's 4 people, and they're smoking a hookah. They got a naked man gagged, tied to the bed, and the one guy who's sitting across from the lady you sent in here is like, hey, what's up, bro?
Okay. I say, hey,
Hello, fair citizens.
do I see any, by viewing the people, do I see twins? Or, like the ones Felix was hanging with?
Oh, okay. You do not.
Okay.
There's 2 males, 2 females, and the dude strapped to the bed.
The dude? They
The
have
dude.
the dude.
It's the actual dude.
Do,
You
do
got a
I,
white Russian?
I'm guessing the people and the girl are probably, they don't look very conscious. They're kind of on their
They're kind of in a haze.
wacky
Is there a
tobacco.
girl there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
There's the one he sent, and then there's another one in there.
No.
I'm gonna go towards the guy on the bed, and I'm gonna take the ball gag out of his mouth.
You got to get me out of here. And
Okay.
then you hear, open this door! And you recognize that voice.
I asked the guy that had the ball gag on his mouth if he's seen 2 twins, and I described them.
Get
to-
me out of this bed. Undo
I-
me. I got to get
will.
out of here.
I
These guys are
will.
going to kill me.
You just
You got
gotta,
to do this now.
you gotta comply
Come on,
with me.
Hajib.
Sir. You gotta comply with me. I'll let you out. I just need you to calm down and tell me if you've seen 2 twins. 1 male, 1 female. They've been around here before.
No. Get me out of here. You hear... clearly somebody's trying to shoulder in the door, but as you look, somebody has put a very wide plank across the door to secure it. But you can tell it's only going to be a matter of time before that door comes broken. Everybody at the hookah... such a downer.
Do I recognize the guy tied up at all?
No, never seen him before in your life.
All right, I put the ball gag back in his mouth.
What a dick.
Save me! Nah, I'm good.
He's definitely overseen
Yeah,
that.
no, sorry. You're gonna die.
I got better things to do today.
I'll come back for you.
Yeah, right.
I'll come back.
I draw my sword and I charge at the door.
Okay.
Like I stab the door. I'm not kidding. I stab through the door.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. At disadvantage, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh yeah, 17.
Oh, you hear a shriek on the other side. Odd, it's Pigface. Other, it's Beaker. Okay, you hear a shriek.
Is it?
I like the Muppet names we gave these pimps.
Kind of a brute feel, or more of a normal high pitched kind of. Shriek?
It's not high pitched, so it's
okay.
a grunt.
My bet is on Pigface.
Okay.
Now.
Hey man, it's all good. Just ignore them. They're gonna be fine, dude. Just chill, man. It's fine.
I'm taking the sword back out, and I'm going to that dude. I have the sword in my hand. I'm asking, have you seen two twins? One male, one female. They look kind of identical.
Now you're starting to sound like Robert. Have you seen Janella?
They've been around here in this very...
Where are they? Who sent you?
Frank, you're
I am Batman.
Copious thanks. Man, where did I go wrong?
I am Menfing.
Cragwitch. That's where you went
my
wrong.
life.
Okay. Yeah, he's like, twins, man. Yeah, I know twins.
That's incredible.
Okay, I'm looking for two twins. They've been around here. They may have had a human with them
Man, that door's coming down.
named Felix. Is any of this ringing any bells, sir?
He's just sucking on that hookah pipe. I don't know any Felix, dude. I don't know any Felix.
What about the twins?
Hey. Somebody's knocking. Can you get that?
Oh, God, I hate this.
Give me a perception check, Haggis.
20.
Can you perceive your doom?
You can perceive the smell of burning oil. And from underneath the fine quality craftsmanship door, there appears to be flickers of flame.
Oh boy. Robert, flame.
It's a little interesting.
Fire.
I'm going to duck into
Fire
the closet.
good.
Okay. The beating on the door has subsided, probably because it is now covered in oil. And time ticks away with the four of them passing the hookah, I don't know, nozzle, pipe, I don't know what the hell they're called, around, and everybody is just enjoying it. The guy on the bed is staring daggers at you.
Can I look around? Like,
I'm sure. This place is a dump. It doesn't, I mean, aside from the bed, it doesn't have any other furniture, aside, of course, for the bucket inside the closet. You notice that the door is glowing orange and clearly on fire.
do I see any indications of like a notepad on the desk?
What desk?
Yes.
There's a bed and a shitter.
And a pen with, what is it? Mooncrest Hotel.
Yeah, this ain't the Holiday frickin' Inn, man.
Well, that's the reason I knew how to come here, was because of that note.
stationary.
Hey, Haggis, just point out that you are looking around and there's a halfling in the corner rapidly drawing pictures of what he sees for the flip book that's coming out.
And it ends with a dagger to the skull.
I'm gonna be like, why is that dude tied up in the first place, guys?
Paid extra for that.
It's a long story, dude.
I have all the time in the world, but like, speak
the
fast.
door splinters, and the guy on the outside yells out, "Here's Johnny!" And he's got a battle axe, and he is chopping away. You no longer have all the time in the world, and the head hookah guy's like, "Dude, just come in. It's unlocked."
The guy tied up, is he a human or halfling?
He is a halfling. He's an older halfling, maybe middle to late age halfling. Looks unlike the associates from the hookah. He does not have signs that would indicate that he is from a lower class of people. On the contrary, it would appear as though he might be of upper echelon of society.
I'm gonna... So, like, say his arms and legs are tied. Are they sort of... They're on each side of the bed, right? So
Correct.
there would be... Okay.
Four posts.
I'm just going to chance it before I run out of here. I'm going to do one swing to try and get all of them at once.
There's 4 of them. You're going to do a circle.
I'm going to do 2 on one side and then the other 2 on the other. So I'm just gonna...
You're killing the hookah people. Or you're going after the grippies.
I'm going to try and do it at the same time with one big swing.
On the rope or on the hookah smokers?
Well, I want to get the rope, but I don't mind if I get hookah people in there. Like, I just want to do one big swing. I don't even
Right,
know.
kill them all. Kill them all.
Okay, the only way you can do this is if you jump on the bed, stand on this guy's chest, and tell him, "I've done this before, it'll be fine."
Hold my beer.
He, however, from the pained look on his face, is going to disagree with you doing this. Now, you could try and chop the ropes to both hands, or you can go like a left and then a right.
I think the left and right is probably the most safest.
Sure, yeah, that seems legitimate to me. So, do you jump on the bed and take this swing?
Yeah, we're doing this.
With 1 foot on his ribcage and 1 foot on his, I'll say, upper thigh, you can tee off there, Tiger Woods. Give me 2 attack rolls.
Okay, 16 and a 15.
Remember to work on your follow-through.
You hear what sounds like a large, wet fart as you swing the blade, and no! But you do successfully cut the lashes as the door splinters open. Your 2 assailants, Beaker and Pigface, who has a rather nasty gash to his torso, are charging in. The hookah guy, "Hey, dudes, it's cool." Does the hookah guy persuade him to be the next target? Oh yeah, Pigface is going to go after hookah, and he's just going to whammo, bring it down. Beaker's going to go ahead and shoot at you since you are standing on a halfling pedestal yourself.
Is this guy trying to move over and free his other hand now, or is he just sort of...
He is, and as he reaches from left to right, a crossbow bolt goes in between, and you see soilage of the bed as he's woo because the bolt has it's missed you and gone into the bed. Pigface guy is first going after hookah guy, and then he's going to grab the lady he came for by the hair. What do you want to do, Haggis?
Kill.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Like a spider monkey, Haggis.
I'm gonna
Get crazy, man!
I'm gonna go for Beaker.
Okay.
Just to picture all this happening. There's a prostitute, 2 hookah smokers, a guy gagged on the bed who I'm standing on top of, a pimp, and a guy with a crossbow. And they're all...
There's the pimp, Beaker with a crossbow, hookah smoker male 1, hookah smoker male 2, hookah smoker female 1, prostitute, and dude on the bed. It is a mess.
Meth lab.
Meanwhile, the naked guy has sharded and wet the bed as he was nearly pierced by the crossbow.
Had to go
bolt.
there, didn't you? Yeah.
Just in case you didn't catch the wet fart.
We got it.
Yeah. So what do you want to do there, Haggis? Now you still have the open broken window.
I'm going
Right,
to
Captain
go right for
Gravity.
Beaker. I'm going to go right into him.
Initiative with Beaker. 15 plus 1, 16.
$17.
Go ahead.
What does an 18 do?
Oh, it cuts the shit out of him.
Oh.
This guy, none of these guys are armored. They're
I'm
using,
Imps.
yeah. They're more of a club area.
Should I roll for damage or is he dead?
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, it's
If you roll too low, he's just going to be gimped.
2 die 6s.
Ooh. Yeah, probably not
Got
going to do
it.
well. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
hit him.
A good 12.
Yeah, that's going to put him down.
Okay.
Pigface grabs a hold of the hooker and starts dragging her out the door. Meanwhile, the 3 hookah smokers are like, hey, man, you could always just ask. You know, don't have to be a dick about this. Haggis, why don't you D12 against me and let's see if the curtains catch on fire.
10.
3, they do not. So Pigface guy is dragging the hooker out. Everybody else is chill except for the dude on the bed.
And the fire's dying down.
And you can smell a new aroma from the guy on the bed.
Another one.
I'm gonna if he's working on his arm right now, I'm gonna undo his leg.
Hey, you really want to move him?
Go ahead and slash as his eyes get really big.
No, I'm just gonna use my hands and just
Oh,
undo.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Give me a D20 skill
Are you
check.
sure he did soil himself? So it might be down. It's kind of down there by his
16.
feet.
16. Yeah, you untie him. He quickly is reaching over, trying to untie his other arm. He does so, pushes past you, runs out the door, burning his feet on embers, and takes off. The 3 hookah smokers left. Are just chill, not realizing that their abode has been destroyed.
I asked them, that dude that was on the bed just ran out. Who was he, do you?
Some dude named Morris.
Morris Johnson.
I don't know, dude. Just some dude named Morris.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm gonna check Meep's pockets, I guess.
Yeah, I'll give you D12 gold pieces. Go ahead.
5.
5 gold pieces. Hey, good news, Haggis. You don't hear any bells or whistles. Not a thing. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his crossbow too, and then and how many bolts, whatever, how much comes with it. But then I'm gonna leave.
D12 against me, and the difference will be how many bolts you get. 6.
8.
You got 2 bolts.
Got it. Okay.
Leaf,
Yes.
Manfang. Probably wrap us up here. This has not gone as anticipated, and I think that is probably our motto.
I think it has gone quite well. Thank you.
Well, one of the writers of the pachyderm is quite familiar to both of you.
Well, not me. I am. Wait, does he know me as
He does
Shifang?
not know you. Well, he saw you as Shifang. He doesn't know that you are Manfang.
Exactly.
You and Leaf know him as General Montoya, here to clean up the mess.
And I'm going to be screaming, remember, vote Happy Jack. Vote for me. Vote for Happy Jack. Happy Jack. And I'm going to flip off Montoya as I melt back into the alley.
19, he sees you, and he slaps the side of the pachyderm with the flat of his blade, and it starts to smash towards you, Leaf. It is a large creature and is moving slowly but surely through the crowd as the sporadic followers that you still have scatter for their lives.
And have any of them managed to go underneath his big old feet?
I think our goal here was to cause as much destruction and death as possible.
I have a handful of 8 D6s. Any ones will mean yes. Wow.
None.
Is that like a wow, a lot of ones, or wow, none of ones?
4 5s, 3 3s, and a 2. Everybody manages to skitter out of the way of this angry pachyderm who is hell-bent on catching up to you. General Montoya gives 0 shits about anybody being in his way. This made him mad. You can.
And I'm still doing that as I head the other way.
Which way do you want to go? Here? Here.
Where is he coming from?
He is right here coming across the bridge.
Coming across the bridge?
This courtyard is where the massacre...
I'm going to go around behind the building.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself
Okay.
and scamper up to the roof before he gets there.
Shifang, what are you going to do?
He's not after you, Shifang.
He's not. Do I see the pachyderm turd?
Yeah, for some reason you see the large war elephant careening through the area, the plaza.
Okay. I guess I'll look at the elf and say, hey, that's pretty cool.
The elf is like, Montoya's an asshole.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
How about we get a drink?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I know a place. He's gonna lead you down here. Leaf, as you Peter Parker your way up, you are going to pass a window
Spider-Man
of people.
Shredding documents.
The pachyderm will go odd even. Odd, he will careen down this way.
Okay.
Leaf, you will be able to see it since you are on the back end, followed by guards, loyal guards, running after him. Hut, trying to help out their Lord Commander. Smoke is still rising, and it is just a jubilant mess. King K.
Where's the smoke coming from?
The plaza where somebody had Molotov cocktails winging their cards and shit. So, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the hotel that.
Yeah.
I guess it was
standard riot fare.
Yeah, it's it's like when Ohio State wins the Big Ten. Only less mace.
Mm-hmm.
So, King K. Rule, you go into something called the Mallard.
The Mallard.
Yeah, it's a very upscale place.
Ah, good. Maybe I can empty out their buffet.
It does not have a buffet. So,
darn.
This is upscale place, and the elf is apparently well known. The waiters and wait staff Sir Drow, welcome back.
He's a drow.
He is not a drow.
You said that his name is drow.
His name is Drow.
Man-Thing's got a boyfriend. Man-Thing's got a boyfriend.
Nothing like that. Simply an acquaintance. So is that all right. What do they have on the menu?
I'm seeing Jim Carrey using. What do they have on the menu? They have a lot of high-end stuff that your father could go ahead and explain. I cannot. I do not have that culinary skill. This place
Is it expensive food in small
It is
portions?
very expensive food.
Oh. Is it the stuff that's all in small portions?
Yes, with the colorful drizzle on the side of the plate.
Mhm.
Well, tapas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
you
they
are
have
not at the
any-
hacienda. You are at
The hacienda was nice. I liked the hacienda.
Le Mallard. We'll change
Le
that.
Mallard.
Le
It's a lot of
Mallard.
pate. There's a lot of goose liver, duck liver.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
eggs.
Eggs.
Weird eggs.
Give me a century egg. Do you know what a century egg is?
I do not.
Okay, so what they do is they take like a
Okay, good story.
egg, and they shove it in the ground for 100 days, and then they take it out, and then you just eat it.
They'll have that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they got
Give me some ratatouille.
We don't have any mice here.
Ah, darn, my meal.
While King K. Rules enjoys his non-date,
Mm-hmm.
Leaf, what are you doing hanging off the side of the building like Spider-Man?
Apparently walking out of the
Putting
room.
the egg off the side of the building.
He walked right out. He's just hanging there. Can I roll to see if somebody spots him hanging on the side of the building?
Yeah, sure. I'll go for that.
15.
Roll a d6. 1, 2, male. 3, 4, female. 5, 6, child.
1.
Oi! Oi! I just washed that window. Get down! Get down from there!
I'm going to role play for Leaf. Vote Happy Jack!
And then he's gonna climb up the roof and onto the roof, I guess.
I can see him doing that.
He's leaving prints all over the window I just did. My life is shit. Hopefully my son got to vote. My son on the bottom of the elephant pad. Okay, well, Leaf has escaped justice yet again, caused mayhem. Man Fang, meals are rarely free. Just saying.
I don't know. I'll ask him. I'll say, are we splitting the check or?
D20 against me.
I really hope this is a gentleman you want with.
I rolled 3.
15. I would never let such beauty pay for a meal.
Great. What's the most expensive thing on the menu? I don't care if it's bad.
Wagyu steak. Or no, is it saffron that's really expensive?
Saffron.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Oh,
Chicken.
Wagyu beef covered in saffron and gold flakes.
I'll have that.
Have gasoline. That's all.
How much does that cost?
That is 7 gold pieces a plate.
Okay.
Pretty cheap. That's pretty reasonable, I think. Yeah,
Mhm.
thing.
For long,
Well,
it's a special Luminard.
Get a soda.
Well, I'm hungry, so I'll have 2.
Soda.
What? Wagyu was the name of the cow. It
Yes.
was not actually a type of beef.
Wagyu and Margou. They were sibling cows. Go ahead and give me 2 constitution rolls there, King K. Rule. As you
Hopefully this thing is good. It's a little tart. That's a 10.
It's a little tart, but you'll eat it because,
Yeah, it's expensive. It has gold on it, so when it comes out, it'll look funny.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Just wow. Okay, Robert, what'd you think?
I loved it. I got to burn people, so I got flames. I got to shoot people and hurt people and kill people, and I liked it a lot.
I think the body count's higher for Leaf than you, though.
But technically, my hand caused those deaths. Leaf just has everybody else do his work for him.
Now you sound like a defense attorney. Nicholas, what'd you think?
I had a lot of fun. I feel like we're on the right track. We're on the right course.
Did you watch this show?
That's for what?
It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and Frankie's got a boyfriend now.
Well, the good news
We're
is
coworkers.
the good news is we're almost done. One more day.
That's true. You know what? That's a very positive outlook. Of course, you still haven't found Felix. You have no idea who Morris is. It's just a crapshoot.
Morris Day?
Yeah, and the Knights. I was
going to say Morris
saw
Johnson.
them at Indianapolis. I saw those guys. I am so old.
He was in London last time I saw him.
Frankie, what'd you think?
I thought it was good. I have now gotten myself someone who has money, so I can buy things.
You're a kept woman.
Mm-hmm. More like a gold digger. Yeah, I think I played exceptionally in leading everyone to their own demise.
I think you're thinking of your grandpa, Frank
Well,
Senior.
we helped.
Frank Senior, what'd you think?
I was having fun.
You have been yelled at because you were leaving fingerprints on the window washer's freshly cleaned windows. You can thank Jason for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute, let me check. Yeah, I don't care.
Because you're Happy Jack and you don't give two shits.
That's right. I am Happy Jack.
But now, see, you've closed down the polling place, and a lot of your supporters have been stomped by either the fuzz or an elephant.
Again, let me check and see. Nope, don't care.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not really Happy Jack.
That's true. Jason, what'd you think?
I think I need to leave town.
I think you needed to leave the group.
Oh, no. He can't deny that he belongs in this group.
No, because he's just more subtle than we are.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not cause civil unrest. That of all of Copius's crimes, civil unrest and potential revolution has not been one of them.
Maybe
little known behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's it right there. A little civil unrest. They need that here. Take care of Montoya and his cronies.
I was just trying to help Robert find Janella, whoever she may be, and then collect my suit and leave. That was the entire plan.
I'm sorry if I upset you because I flipped off your best friend.
Which one's my best friend?
Montoya.
Oh, no. Montoya's going to get his, but I need to leave town.
Yeah, honest to God, when I was planning this, I figured you guys would just come in, do nothing, get your shit, and get out on the trail. And
how boring would that be, though?
That was February, I think.
This town has yet to burn down.
Parts of it.
With the kind of wizards they got in this town, it ain't gonna burn down.
Wait. They have to have.
Effort.
There's got to be a limit. If you start enough fires at the same time, Robert.
There's only one person.
It's a good point.
There's only so
you
many
start
buckets in town.
And you get a fire, and you get a fire, and you get a fire.
Listen, have you watched Game of
the
Thrones?
thing is you just got to set one upper class person's house on fire and then go light the poor section up on fire because they'll be too focused on saving the rich people.
Robert, listen, Leaf has already set the stage for this. You set fire to the rich person's house, so everybody goes there to put it out. You set a couple other ones, right? Then you set fire to one of the poor districts, and then you run around town telling everyone they're burning down the poor. Montoya's been sent to.
That's it.
You just
Montoya's torching the slums.
Denimore wants the poor gone.
You know what we need to do? I'll turn into an elephant, and you can ride me in there and
just start
torch
stomping.
things. Yeah, hell yeah! Ride me in there and torch shit, man.
This will be at the end, so you'll have your Admiral's
Wait a minute,
jacket as well.
I don't think I can turn into an elephant. I think they're too high.
Well, if you can't, we'll just steal one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
You don't have to have
Frank's just
one.
sitting there going, all right, how do I don't even know what to go with this.
So the
Well, 'cause
Halfling
at the-
Kingdom's going to be wiped off the planet.
Nah, I can't do an elephant, guys. They're level 4.
We could
can't
just
do a
steal one.
CR4.
Let's just steal an elephant.
Darn
It's that
the
easy.
luck.
They need to understand not to mess with us.
Boys
Yeah.
and girls, this has been Margou. Thank you for enjoying
Illusion. We need an illusion of an elephant.
this mess. Follow us on Twitter at mhoboinc. Join us on our Discord, tinyurl.com/mhoboinc Discord. Email us if you ever want to be on a one-shot. Not this show, because I don't think you can handle it. Gmail, mhoboinc. You can buy our cool crap, and I'm going to see if we can get the Bitters logo up there. If you need some cool new math rocks, run on over to Twitter at Pirate Dog Dice. Check them out. If your game smells like elephant shit like this one does, I don't think they have elephant shit at oddfishgames.com.
Not yet.
But
Not
they
yet.
could.
Not yet's the key. They've got a lot of stuff, so go over to oddfishgames.com. This week we announced, yes, Murder Hobo Con 3 is live. 2/11 of 23. One-day event seeking events and participants now. $6, 1 day. It's all going to charity again. More details at tabletop.events, so check that out. Folks, for all of us here at Murder Hobo Inc., Tuesday, I think maybe we'll do a Between the Rolls, or maybe I will still be heavily medicated. Let's give him a big kiss and wave, guys.
And remember,
Aw.
vote Happy Jack.
Vote Happy Jack.
Vote Happy Jack.
Happy Jack. Happy Jack.
Jesus, muted and transition out. Wow. Well, if Manfang plays his cards right.